That line is another one that I memorized in a different translation, and it was, "Behold, the former things have come to pass, and a new thing I now declare. Come, let me tell you of it." That's what God is doing to us in this season of Advent. Former things have come to pass. Jesus has come in the incarnation of his Son 2,000 years ago. That has happened, and we celebrate it. But new things I now declare. Come, let me tell you of them, God says. There is still more to the story. So what are we supposed to do with this? Well, guess what? We get to wait. We get to wait and learn patience because it's the only way to do it. We get to slow down this next 4 weeks, even though everything around us is trying to drag us into a hurry. We get to wait and be patient and look for in anticipation for what's to come. In waiting, we get to be a witness to others. How we wait matters. People are watching us. It's the truth, and we all know it. So if we can stop and wait for God in reverence and in peace and not get sucked into the chaos, people will notice. In waiting, we get to practice and learn more about hearing and seeing God. The relationship that Jesus invites us to be in with God is real. And if you are willing to slow down and listen, we will hear God speaking to us. Finally, in waiting, we get to realize how many promises God has made to us that he's already fulfilled. As I began, we ran through the list of just a handful of places where we see the promises of the coming Messiah. And those are all there, and we've seen that they have happened. They're fulfilled in Scripture, but guess what? There's still more to come. How much evidence do we need that we can be confident in those coming promises? But God speaks to each of us directly, and sometimes we realize that God has been fulfilling promises in our lives all along. And the only way for us to realize that is to stop and reflect on them. And as we become more confident in a God who loves us, we'll be more confident in the truth that he will always love us. And so we wait. We wait for the Son to return. We wait for God to stir in our lives. We wait for the promises yet to come.